order of business is approval of minutes. When committee members have had a chance to review, I would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Under old business, item number 1 is authorization for selection of vision security technologies for access control upgrades project and authorization to negotiate scope and fee. Jason, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We're requesting this be withdrawn. We've decided to change directions and work on doing this internally.
Sounds good. At Jason's request, I would ask for a motion to remove.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Item is removed. New business, item number 2, approval of a minor public works contract with Tri-State Abatement for asbestos abatement services at 2804 16th Street and 3209 20th Street. The total is $7,000. Selden, welcome.
Thank you, Counselor. Good evening to everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
The structures at these 2 residences have been approved by council for demolition. Our initial inspection of these structures have indicated that there is asbestos present. The services under this contract would provide for the removal and proper disposal of all of that asbestos material. Your packet includes the 2 responses that were received for conducting this work. The most economical bid for us was from Tri-State Abatement for $7,000. So we were asking for approval of that contract, and this is budgeted out of Public Works Operations.
Are we expected to recover this amount?
Yes, sir.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 2 is approved. Item number 3, approval of change order number 1 to the construction contract with Dominion Construction for the Northridge Road slope repair. It's a deductive total, $87,738.30. Welcome, Clint.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes, sir. So this is a deduct $87,738.30 from the Dominion Construction Company through the change order number 1. This project was bidded back in January. We had 6 bidders for that one, and this Dominion Construction was the low bidder for it. Just a little bit of background. I believe we have some slides. Here's the location, Northridge Road. It's along Northridge Road right there. You zoom in, it's right across from the high school, Northridge High School. And then here's some before and after pictures. Top right's the before picture. It showed a lot of erosion. It was starting to creep up along the road. And then the bottom left is that repair. It's they smoothed it out, extended the storm drain line, and now it looks really good. And that's where we're at today.
What was the total of the original contract, Clint?
454.
454.
454, we're getting 87 back.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Motion.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 3 is approved. Item number 4 is approval to award the 2025 citywide resurfacing project to SD Bund Construction Company. The total is $5,905,117.11. Zach?
Good afternoon, council.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So we're seeking to award SD Bund the contract for the 2025 citywide resurfacing. They were the low bidder last week at 3 bidders. I do have some maps up here showing the areas that we'll be resurfacing. So this is kind of an overview of the whole city. And then this is the north map, so basically north of the river. This is the east map, and please stop me if y'all want to look at anything. And then that is the west map.
That's all right.
Zach?
Go back.
Yep.
To the top, the previous thing, okay. All right.
Zach, when, just process-wise, because I get asked this question all the time, and I know everybody on the council does, probably, and the mayor, but when people call in a road for potential, they're saying, hey, we'd like our street paved or whatever, we have a grading system that we go through, and then all of these are compiled in a list, and what we try to do is knock out based on need all over the city, correct?
Yeah, so like I'll sort them like as we get requests in, and what we're trying to do now is be proactive and actually go check roads we're not even getting a request on. And we're eventually want to check every road in the city so we have a good comparison to that we are paving the worst roads. But I'll sort them by worst to best and then start with however much money we have and do as many of the worst ones as we can do.
And the good news, I think, for the citizens is our council, I know, has aggressively worked with y'all to get a lot of stuff paid. And I think we've done that all over the city, and I hope people are noticing that, because there's a lot of stuff that hadn't been paved in a long time. So, anyway, questions for Zach? Do I hear a motion to approve?
Just a question.
Yep.
When will this be done?
It will start tentatively, we're going to start in November and it'll finish in July of next year.
Oh, okay.
Will you go back one slide for me?
Yes. Oh, are you trying to go to West Tuscaloosa?
Yes. All right.
Hold it just a second. Is it the red ones that are being
Yes,
done?
the red ones are what's being resurfaced.
So that's Bryant Drive from
10th Avenue.
Yeah,
to
10th.
Hackberry.
10th up to,
Hackberry.
oh, just to Hackberry, okay. And then what is that?
I
Coming down
believe
from there,
that's 12th.
12th, 13th?
Yeah, I think it's 12th, the one that comes up by Jack's,
Okay,
and it going back to 10th.
okay, thank you.
Other questions?
3 bidders, 5.9 was the win.
Yes, sir.
Motion.
Second.
A motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 4 is approved. Item number 5 is authorization of construction contract with Hall Taylor Construction for the Tuscaloosa Tennis Center expansion project. The total is $9,972,000. Tim, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So we held our bid opening last week. We had 2 bidders. Hall Taylor was the low bidder. We're seeking approval to award the base bid as well as 2 alternates. The construction duration is approximately 1 year. We have 17 courts being added to the site, bring the total courts to 27. 2 buildings being constructed on site, 1 concession restroom building inside the tennis center, and 1 maintenance restroom building that sits on the fencing. So the restroom portion faces J.C. Park, and there's various upgrades to the walking track at J.C. Park as well.
The bid was lower than expected, correct?
We are under budget, yes, sir.
Under budget.
What was budget?
Our budget was right at 11 million, counting design. But of course, we had just a little over 10 remaining in budget. There were additional alternates that we could not award, but we are awarding what is within budget.
Well, this is great news, and because of this, I'll forget that y'all forgot there is a District 5 when it comes to resurfacing, but that's okay.
And we do
Oh,
have,
wow. you better not worry about no roads right now.
We got everything paved already.
Wow,
What do you
wow,
want?
wow.
Yeah.
Now remember, you used your $500,000 for the Kicker Road sidewalk.
Talk on it, talk on it.
And I used my $500,000 on a sidewalk in Kicker Road.
I didn't think gold needed to be repaid.
Well, that's true.
Right, it shines already.
we have some of the design renderings here, and we also have architect Stephen King with us, as well as members from Para. Here you're seeing the new entryway facade.
Looks good. It looks good.
And that is the concession restroom building inside the tennis center. And that is the restroom maintenance building that sits on the fencing for the tennis center in J.C. Park.
That W's for wall, right?
It's part of a new branding.
And that's fine with me.
Wow.
Most important thing, Mike, are you happy?
Let's bring the tennis guy up for a second.
Mike, are you
Come on
happy?
up.
I am ecstatic, Councilman, and
Come on
everyone.
up. Come on
I
up.
just, this is, I'm going right there. We
No,
are
come on.
excited.
I wanna hear what we're gonna be
Yes.
able to do with it.
Yes,
Play tennis.
we're gonna play a lot of times.
I'm gonna play a little bit.
Councilman, thank you.
I play that
Yes, so
That's right.
really excited. The boys of the city have been holding me back to bid on a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of irons in the fire ready to go on this thing. I've actually already gotten 3 bids approved. One actually for this fall, which doesn't mean much, but it's going to expand into next year in 26. I've got Gulf South Conference, conference tournaments starting in 16 for the spring, and in 26 for the spring. We have been working with UA right now in collaboration on running some events. And a couple of things we want to do are hold some future tournaments, which are basically the ground level of professional tournaments. We think we're going to start next year at UA and then just have it all come over to our facility in 26. So really excited about that. And we just had a big league section tournament that had about 1,000 players in the Birmingham area. Our 3 indoor courts were needed this past weekend because of all the rain. Talked to the guy in charge of that, and he just sent me a bid for 2 section championship opportunities for 26 and beyond. And so I've got a lot of irons in the fire. I'm just ready to see this thing start and know that in 26 we're going to be ready to roll, and we're going to keep this place hopping. Really excited. Our membership has been very anxious to hear what's going on, and so we're very anxious to be able to tell them that this is going to happen and the groundbreaking is going to take place. So just very ecstatic.
Pardon some basic questions
Yes.
from me, but so you start out talking about the tournament and event scheduling.
Yep.
And so that's a part
That's a
of
piece, yeah.
not only what's offered there, but also I assume in the revenue offset, right? And then you talked about the membership.
Yep.
That's essentially the local residents who love playing tennis and they join as a means to have access to those courts.
That's right. Our goal is to at least double our membership.
And
When I first
what's
started,
your
we had
capacity,
80.
Mike?
Yeah, well, right now, so when I started 6 years ago, we had about 80. We got about 430, 440 right now, and we're saturated right there. We keep going up a few, and then we'll drop 5. So we're right about there. I'm hoping for 750 plus for members. We got about 1,000 total patrons that come in and out of that facility. So our goal is we hope to be able to double the capacity in the evenings, which is our busy time. Right now we have all of our courts busy in the evenings. We'd hope to be able to keep all of those going. So, I mean, I think at least double our operations, bar minimum. And right now we only run a handful of tournaments because when we run a tournament there, we take all of our courts and we take all of our courts away from our members. And so now there'll be many times we'll be able to run a tournament and still have courts for our members. And so our members are going to be very, very pleased about that.
I presume when these folks come in for tournaments, they'll be renting hotel rooms?
You bet they will be.
Okay.
You bet. And I've had some really good conversations with Visit Tuscaloosa and the Chamber. They're really excited about this. We have a really good partnership and relationship with them right now. So it's only going to grow.
You know, the new townhomes right when you enter the fairgrounds, there, those new ones that have been built
They're beautiful.
right
yeah.
off University, that they've been contacted already about short-term rentals for tournaments. To
Oh,
stay
really?
there.
Okay. All right. That's
He told me that
fantastic.
Friday. He was thrilled.
Yeah. I think our biggest challenge is going to be is when we start to deliver these tournaments is going to be our parking. That's going to be the next challenge for us. I'm looking forward to the challenge though, but we will be, I mean, we bring in, some of these tournaments are going to be bringing in 400, 500, 600, 700 people. They're all going to be having cars. They're going to have to park somewhere. And so that's going to be our next challenge, but I'm up for it and I'm excited about it. And I talked to Chris at USTA Southern about that. And he's like, we're just going to have to figure that piece out because they had 800 people in the Birmingham area driving around playing at, I think, 5 or 6 different facilities. We could be able to do that here and a couple of our auxiliary facilities. I know at Northridge, I've already talked to Northridge High School's athletic director. He's like, whenever you need us, as long as it's available, it's yours. And then, of course, UA, anything junior related for sure, they're going to be helping us the best they can. They want to showcase their facilities, especially for the kids, because it's a great recruiting vehicle for them. So
awesome.
that relationship will not go away.
Mike, it can't be understated that us targeting this project, the investment that the city council hopefully is about to make is the work that you and Tara have done on making this facility successful. We're very proud of your work, the support of our partners at Tara. So good luck and do what you did with the first phase of this. I guess I can't say knock it out of the park. I don't know what the right.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. Whatever.
Uh,
Park
Knock it out of
courts,
the
whatever. Ace them. That's right. We'll ace it.
Yeah. go
Yeah.
ahead.
This next phase, you'll see it pay off for us. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For being here. Any other questions or comments? Entertain a motion to
So
approve.
Second.
Move second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 5 is approved. Item number 6 is approval of a minor public works contract with Crimson Carpet and Flooring for carpet installation at Environmental Services. The total is $1,990. Eric?
Thank you, Counselor. So this is for their conference room. The conference room's over a decade old. It gets a lot of use. It sees a lot of groups come through on tours of the recycling plant. And we just want to go in and replace it with something that looks better.
Questions?
Where's the money coming from?
Facility renewal.
Motion.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 6 is approved. Item number 7 is approval of a minor public works contract with Crimson Carpet and Flooring for carpet installation in the Harrison Taylor Incident Command Center. The total is $1,600. Eric?
Thank you, Counselor. So this is another contract with Crimson Carpet. This is actually in Old City Hall, right outside Incident Command. We've gone in, we had to take out the flooring in the existing room that IT utilizes down there, and we're going back with carpet.
Questions?
This is also facility renewal.
Facility renewal.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 7 is approved. Item number 8 is approval of a minor public works contract with Jackson Security Systems for as-needed security repairs and installations not to exceed $20,000.
All right, Counselor, so the next, I believe it's 16 items you're going to see on this are our maintenance and do not exceed contracts that we do, or Tim and I brought this to you last year. The goal is to go through, do a 1-year contract with them so we could assess where we were in the quality of, work we were getting on these. Now we're coming back, the majority of these are going to be 3-year, but that's why you're going to see all of them when you just saw them, about a year ago. So hopefully I can answer any questions you have.
Questions?
Good afternoon.
None? We got, any questions on the Jackson Security contract?
No.
Someone.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 8 is approved. Item number 9 is approval of minor public works contract with Bagby Elevator for elevator maintenance and inspections. The total not to exceed $24,000. Scott, it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Just standard maintenance throughout the year.
Yeah, questions for Scott?
You just want to make sure Mr.
Yep,
Chairman
no,
doesn't get
no elevator questions.
Do you have an elevator question, Kip?
I'm just thrilled.
Escape,
because-
emergency
because
escape
maybe somebody will
procedures.
start riding with me on the elevator again, since
Okay.
I'm the one that always gets stuck.
Well, the rumor mill is we're about to replace those elevators, right? Which we approved that about a year ago. Where are we on that?
In about a month.
A month. Wow.
Work starts Monday.
Work starts Monday. How long to install one?
Approximately 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
So we're going to start out, we'll do one side.
We're gonna replace them with stairs?
So we're going to do
Escalators.
one of the elevators at a time,
Escalators,
so
I
we
like
maintain
escalators.
ADA accessibility, but they are going to start next week.
Motion.
Second.
I like it.
Motion second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Item number 9 is approved. Item number 10 is approval of a minor public works contract with Tusco for as-needed fencing services, total not to exceed $30,000. Questions?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 10 is approved. Item number 11 is approval of a minor public works contract with Ritchie Quality Cuts for as-needed pressure washing services. The total is not to exceed $20,000. Questions?
What does quality cuts have to do with pressure wash?
I would assume more of a long
the name.
maintenance service plus some,
They do
pressure
it all.
washing.
It's not like a
Steaks?
butcher
We
shop.
got
No,
steaks too?
no.
Motion.
That's where we get our steak and pork every morning.
Exactly.
I want in on the deal.
Quality cuts.
All right, I got a motion and a second, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
All in
sir.
favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 11 is approved. Item number 12 is approval of a minor public works contract with PCI Technologies for fire alarm maintenance and inspections. The total is not to exceed $9,470. Questions for Scott?
Motion.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 12 is approved. Item number 13 is approval of a minor public works contract with Paints on Us Plus for as-needed carpentry and painting services. The total is not to exceed $45,000. Questions?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 13 is approved. Item number 14 is approval of a minor public works contract with Taylor Electrical Contractors for as-needed electrical services. The total not to exceed $20,000. Questions?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 14 is approved. Item number 15 is approval of a minor public works contract with Bay Pest Control for monthly pest control at city facilities. Total is to not exceed $41,000. Questions?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
It's very important service there.
Yep.
Item number 15 is approved. Item number 16 is approval of a minor public works contract with Dakin Applied Americas for chiller maintenance, inspection, and repairs. Total not to exceed $46,800. Questions?
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 16 is approved. Item number 17 is approval of a minor public works contract with Global Fire Sprinklers for annual fire extinguisher inspections at city facilities. The total not to exceed $8,550. Questions?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 17 is approved. Maybe we should vote something down.
No,
just
but I
wake
want-
people up.
So Scott or Eric, these 16 that we're voting on, they totaled to what, $300,000 or $400,000?
Yes, right at
And are they all 3 years forward? they're all
That'll be renewed each year,
Huh?
each year.
So it's each year for, but you told me in the hallway, we dealt with a batch of these 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
And
so,
that y'all were assessing the providers and determining
Last year.
which ones you wanted to go for full 3-year contracts.
so the ones that we did a few weeks ago, we're adding to the do not exceed contracts where we
Sure.
were, we were very happy with a lot of the work we've been doing, so we had added some onto it. These are to renew the contracts. They're 1 year, but they have the ability to renew for 2 more additional years.
Okay, so the numbers, the 3 or 4, what does it add up to in ballpark?
I want to say $300,000.
300-ish, and that all fits into your 25 budget that is coming through tonight? Eric?
It does.
All right, go ahead.
I think is that?
We're on
Is that
kitchen
17
suppression
approved?
hood.
All right, 18, sorry. Same company, that's what confused me. Approval of minor public works contract with Global Fire Sprinklers for kitchen hood inspections at city facilities. The total not to exceed $1,660.
Motion.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 18 is approved. Item number 19 is approval of a minor public works contract with Global Fire Sprinklers for annual sprinkler and backflow prevention inspections at city facilities. Total not to exceed $28,720. Questions?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 19 is approved. Item number 20 is approval of a minor public works contract with Freeman Sheet Metal for as-needed roofing services. Total not to exceed $30,000. Questions for Scott?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 20 is approved. Item number 21 is approval of a minor public works contract with John Wayne Plumbing for as-needed plumbing services. The total is not to exceed $20,000. Questions?
Motion.
Second.
Motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 21 is approved. Item number 22 is approval of a minor public works contract with Hughes and Mullinex for as-needed HVAC services. Total not to exceed $20,000. Questions?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Eric, on these as-needed contracts, is there some level under which we don't bid them, but we just select them based on past performance?
So we took.
How are
quotes.
these arrived at?
So we took quotes, there's a couple things that build into the matrix. One is the quality of work, but also the amount that they're going to charge us for coming out. They can go ahead and give us their hourly rate and then their overtime rate. And so that all builds into who we're select.
So there's a comparative price component
Absolutely.
to the selection, even though they're all generally under what, 50? I didn't see any over that.
So there is one that we are gonna have to bid out, for generator maintenance and repair.
And that required bid is based on what is
So
the
the amount
amount?
that we're expecting to come in at based on last year, which is gonna be over $100,000.
Okay.
And these numbers are calculated based on historical usage.
Correct.
Based on, this is what we would expect in a normal year,
Correct, and we're trying to do as much in-house as we can.
which is saving
Absolutely.
less money too. Okay. Any new business to be brought before this committee? Our next Public Projects Committee meeting is in 2 weeks. It is on Tuesday, October the 1st, which is really kind of scary to believe it's almost October. Any other business, as I said, to be brought before this committee? If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded.